Lost my family, my job, I lost my pride, lost my purpose. I died inside, don't wanna die on the streets outside. Hey, I will someday in Sydney in the rain. Been walking all day, can't walk no more. Going through the bins where I've been before. Digging through trash, 'cause that's my store, mate. Need something warm for Sydney in the rain. Panhandled all over town. Offered a singer, but I turned it down, 'cause I hurt so bad I laughed like a clown, mate. You know, another day in Sydney in the rain. I'm having a kip when I got woke up. Salvo, he offers a paper cup. I looked at him, had a sup, mate. His face was sadder than mine. It's Sydney in the rain. Got $15 for a bed tonight, or $15 just might get tight. I'm thirsty again, but she'll be right, mate. $15 buys another night in Sydney in the rain. Sydney in the rain, yo Sydney, gonna party again. Got a flag and a wine to share with my friend, mate. He's got my back if he don't die. Sydney in the rain. Sydney, I'm singing in the rain, yo Sydney. I'm feeling no pain, got a flag and a wine to share with my friend, mate. Got my back if he don't die. Sydney in the rain. Sydney in the rain, yo Sydney, going to party again. Got a flag and a wine to share with my friend. Mate's got my back if he don't die. Sydney in the rain. Sydney in the rain, yo Sydney, gonna party again. Got a flag and a wine to share with my friend. Mates got my back if he don't die. Sleeping in the rain. Sydney in the rain. A couple of days ago, woke up and it was raining again. And I was like playing on guitar early in the morning, listening to the rain. And I got to thinking, working in Sydney all the years that I've had with working in IT, being called out all hours of night and day, weekends, middle of the week, didn't matter. To go service computers, mainframe computers, when they went down, you had to attend immediately. So I got to see some of the wilder, sadder parts of Sydney, and the homeless people. So many I can't mention, you know. Children at King's Cross hiding, probably left home from abused parents. Little ones, you know, not teenagers, kids. And I remember there was an old man. He used to push a trolley all over Sydney, keep his head down, and just keep pushing and walking, and he'd do that, and then disappear at night. I never knew where he went. There was a lady, a woman. She was one of the sadder cases for me. She used to start drinking about maybe 2, 3 in the afternoon, and she would sit in the entrance to our office on York Street, and she'd keep drinking until basically she passed out. And I had to got called out one night about 3 a.m. and she was in the doorway there, totally passed out. It was raining. I remember that. It was raining. She has every piece of clothes that she owns, she's wearing, and over all that is an overcoat, a trench coat, and a knitted hat. To say that she smelled really bad is a compliment. You don't notice the smell when you see a human being so beaten down. That is her life every day. Get a bottle of whiskey, wine, whatever it was she was drinking. Drink it until she passed out. And then next day, keep doing the same thing. She used to go to the sandwich shop when it opened up in the morning to get herself a coffee or sandwich. That proprietor there was always kind to her. I think he probably had similar feelings to myself. There was another night I got called out for late night, and the building's locked up, so there's not supposed to be any way for people to be able to get in there. So I was quite surprised when I got into the building, unlocked it, went to the elevator, had to use a pass key to get into the elevator. Elevator door opens, and there's a homeless man asleep on the elevator floor. I had to get to the 5th floor, and I thought to myself, well, this could be tricky. And then I thought, well, homeless people, he can't put up that much of a struggle if he decides to get cranky at me. I'll just try not to disturb him. So I stepped over him, pushed the button, and went to the 5th floor, and he woke up when the elevator stopped, and he looked at me kind of startled, really frightened look on his face. I just got out of the elevator. As the door closed, I thought again, and I reached over and I pushed the button, and the door opened again, and he looked at me. He was standing there, just a look of fear and horror in his eyes, and I handed him whatever was in my wallet. I think I had $20. I just gave it to him. The door closed, and I went and got my parts. I was heading out to the site and never saw him again. Never, ever saw him again anywhere. The homeless woman that I was talking about a year later, I didn't see her anymore. I don't know if maybe she got sick or whatever, but the way she was writing herself off, she couldn't be long for the world. And then there was another couple of people, a man who was fairly bright in his mind. He was a young man, and he was just beaten down. He was on the streets. This song is more about him, actually. And he used to say, I don't want to die on the streets. Says, can somebody help me? It's just the thought of dying on these streets, it just horrifies me. And I know it's probably better to give your money to the Salvation Army or to, some of the other charities that look after these people. But when you're confronted with someone that's so hard, and it doesn't matter that you know that they're going to use the coins that you give them probably to buy more drink. It just tears at your heartstrings. So this song is about the homeless people in Sydney, and pretty much about that one man that had hope if he only knew how to grasp it. And it's called Sydney in the Rain.